Hey everyone, welcome back.
Absolutely.
I just took a moment to kind of cool myself down a bit here for the next game.
Absolutely. And what are we playing now, Jack?
We got Operation Logic Bomb. This is a really fun, like, bird's eye shooter. It doesn't have twin stick controls. It has a neat mechanic where the triggers on the controller lock your player's aim where you last had it. So basically, it's a strafe bird's eye view shooter game with some very light Metroidvania elements. Has an interesting show don't tell kind of storyline to it about aliens taking over from the computer or something like that. But anyway, it's a fun, quick little speed game. Clock's in at,
23 minutes or so?
23 and under is a good run, so yeah.
Alright.
So
you tell me when you want me to hit this?
Yeah, we're going to give this a go. And, well, I'll wait till it... Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
And we are underway here. Timer starts just as he takes control. So he starts out with a gun that shoots if you hold it down, but he's going to want to mash as much as possible, my poor controller.
Sorry. Yeah, this spreader gun that I'm using, it has a set fire rate if you hold it down. I'll show it off when I get a chance. But if you mash the button, you can very comfortably beat the natural firing rate of the weapon. So obviously, that's the way that you're going to play this in a speedrun, because you do have to defeat basically every enemy in your path to unlock the door to the next room or the next area.
One thing to keep in mind, he will get a weapon later that will allow him to hold the button, thankfully.
Yeah, there is a break point at around 9.5 minutes in the run where I will pick up a nice smell of napalm in the morning and my life will get so much easier.
Yeah, these robots here right now are pretty tough, but they'll become pretty easy later on.
Well, those red guys' movement patterns are very RNG based, so if they move away from you or in an obnoxious way, it doesn't help.
And right, he's walking in a strafe. It looks kind of goofy sometimes.
Yeah. 120 entry, not bad.
No, it's probably a half second more. I probably missed the time. But regardless.
Wow, look at that jump. Okay, this guy's going completely off the rails here.
He's going rogue.
It's going Skynet.
This right here tells you the whole story. Basically, the big crab monsters don't like regular old humanoid robots, and they're going to force them to fight for them or something like that. I'm pretty close, I'm pretty sure. As you see, there's about to be a conscientious objector, and it ain't going to end well. No, I won't do it. And dead.
And he's gone.
It's not so good.
One underrated thing, in a lot of speed games, maybe cutscenes are a little annoying, but in this one, they give your wrist a break.
You can't see it, but I assure you, he's mashing like a maniac. I'm sure you can hear it.
I know it comes through the mic from previous streams I've done of this, so yeah.
Yeah, no, they take quite a bit of damage early on.
Yeah, Contra's a good comparison. Honestly, it does feel a lot like the top-down levels in Super C on the NES.
Contra 3 in particular. On the SNES.
Well, it doesn't have that weird Mode 7-ness to it, but
That's true.
I can kind of see it, yeah.
But did someone mention Smash TV? Well, the bonus content might be some Smash TV. Depends if they need the filler.
Yeah, we'll see.
But first things first, we got to do more cutscenes.
Yes.
And by the way, these scientists have not been skipping any meals. I'm not body shaming, I'm just observing a fact.
They're well fed, and that's a good thing. Hey man, I could go for some grub after this run.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to watch back that Super Punch-Out run.
I guess we are.
Any of you that just joined and missed that, you're going to want to go back and check that out as soon as you can. My goodness.
I enjoyed that a lot, that's all I'm going to say. I don't like tooting my own horn.
I'll do it for you. It was amazing.
Okay.
I like the one scientist doing the, if I stay still, they don't know I'm here.
Ah, bad wiggle. Bad wiggle.
There's lots of big prizes and big money, and they love it, but I don't see anyone buying it for $1. There we go. Thank you, Spike. And here's a little tech demo from the game. Get the bouncy gun.
So as neat as that weapon is, we're going to mostly stick to the spreader for the speedrun, though.
And here he's using a take damage, kill an enemy strat.
Anytime you see those little gray dudes, it is much faster to let them kill themselves on you. So health management is definitely a thing in the speedrun for this game.
Yeah, they like to suicide into you.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to be brave and skip the heal.
Oh, he's feeling his oats here. There's the bouncer actually getting some use.
Yeah. You can get by without the bouncer, but it's much faster to use it there.
Takes more intentional damage there. I was asking about the Punch-Out run. I'm sure it's going to be highlighted at some point. So SNES Super Stars probably has a YouTube channel. I assume it's going to end there. You should follow it there. Subscribe on YouTube and check out all of these great runs.
There's been a lot of good stuff I've seen so far. One of my favorites so far has been one of the very first runs in the marathon, the co-op Goof Troop run that I think that was the second game in the marathon. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Just making his way in the world today, shooting everything he's got. And actually going to kill one of them. Look at that.
I might be being a little on the bold side here. That health bar's not looking too good.
It's looking a little tough. Good as those guns, you can stand a half tile below them. They won't shoot you. That was some good RNG.
Yep. Ah! Can't find the angle. Can't find the... There we go. That was nasty. I apologize.
More bank shots, take out the door control.
Yeah.
Another boss.
Hey, we got a friend of mine from back home in PEI, Kajadin represent, or Kajaden, if I don't know.
Not very good friends, I guess.
Well, I know his actual name, but I don't want to necessarily call him out by his actual name on like a channel that people actually watch to some capacity.
That's fair. Yet you've called me by my last name.
Yeah, but it's in your name. Kinda.
I just want to point out that Jack has not taken damage since he said his health was a concern. No problem.
Some of these parts are pretty automatic for that sort of thing.
Easy game is easy. That's all he's saying. Easy game is easy. It's free. We're having dimensional errors here. Oh my goodness, this looks bad.
My time's looking pretty solid so far, actually.
Now, you may notice these robots aren't moving. Why is that, Jack?
So those gold robots are probably the most aggressive enemies in the game, but until you damage them, they're just inactive sentries. So you can use stealth to get around them.
By stealth, he means shooting a gun like a foot away from its head, but not hitting it.
Yikes!
They're working you now, boy.
Yeah. Okay, this is getting a little dicey here. Ah, wrong weapon. There we go. Okay, I don't like that this guy's wasting my time here, but I really can't afford to take damage right now.
Nope.
You do have extra lives, and I probably will take an intentional death at one point, but with my low health bar, this one enemy formation is going to be a bit of a problem. I usually take some... Yeah, oh god.
Mash! Mash!
Yeah, that was really nasty, but I really had no choice but to play it that way.
Oh, they're coming. Should I attack them? Oh, too late.
Okay.
But I thought you had them. No, wait. I love the indecisive movement
we'll
pattern.
Just shoot at those guys for fun, and here's the next break, and honestly, I don't have to destroy my wrist from here on out, so yeah.
Hooray! Alright, we're perfectly okay provided they don't shoot. Whatever you do, don't move. That scientist said they can't sense movement. Or can, it's only movement. Oh no. They're learning. What if I wore purple with a flamethrower?
Well, the flamethrowers certainly seem to work, but let's see how that purple pays off.
Oh no.
Am I sub 930 to the flamethrower?
Yep, 926.
We have a run.
We gotta run, boys and girls.
I'm getting sweaty from mashing the hell out of that. I'm taking this coat off.
Hey, Razor, you volunteered. That's fantastic. Don't apologize ever for volunteering.
So this is the flamethrower. It's really good.
And you notice how it hits the walls and it'll like bend around them. That can come into play with a few positions here as we go along.
That, by the way, is the normal fire rate of the spread gun. So you can see how mashing is a dominant strategy with that weapon.
And the flamethrower is pretty good at video games. And here's a heal.
Yeah. So this heal I am going to take because there's not an effective way for me to take an intentional death to get a full heal. And there's a boss coming up that has unavoidable homing missiles, so no matter what, I'm guaranteed to take about 6 bars of damage in that fight. So we just saw this guy in a cutscene a few moments ago.
You remember he had one of his weird claw things knocked off.
Oh, okay, I messed up the angle, but... Well, he's going to give me a pretty solid pattern where he just really doesn't want to shoot at me, so that'll play.
Those missiles are unavoidable.
Yeah, there's no point in trying. Well, I actually took less damage than I normally do there, so that's handy.
The next runner asked, is Punch-Out still happening? Technically, no.
You missed it live, at least.
So now I'm going to take on these weird, like, basket rock guys. They take a fair amount of damage.
They do, indeed. This outdoor stage is a lot of fun. It's a, like, pure run and gun action. Tons of good times.
And you see these gold soldiers really go down to that flamethrower. It's crazy how much damage it takes.
Whew. Saved me from going another cycle there.
That was close.
Yeah.
So you got to touch those things to unlock the next little dimensional air, I believe. Correct
Yeah, you're fixing the dimensional errors, basically. I'm just gonna wait that out. Ah, darn it. Okay, this group of enemies did not go well. So this is that's not a time game, to say the least.
One cycle them though, at least.
Yep, that's a good formation to get that on. And my health is alright here. I am going to be taking an intentional death at the end of this stage, or at the start of the next stage, I should say. I'm just going to wait there, just in case.
Just want to play it safe. It is a marathon, after all. You can't go for task strats all the time.
What can I say? I felt adventurous, and sometimes the bold get rewarded, don't they?
Indeed. Fortune favors the bold.
So I'm taking those to put myself intentionally at 1 health here. These red guys are really random, but they didn't shoot, so it should be okay.
Oh boy.
Nah, I knew I had that. So I'll be taking my intentional death here, and that is just to restore my health for the upcoming area. Not this immediate level here, but the next one has a lot of those suicide guys, and if I have a full health, I can just walk right through them and save a ton of time.
Intentional deaths in a speedrun. I never.
Oh. This first area here in the second base is a lot of fun. There's just so many enemy formations that are perfectly lined up to just obliterate with the flamethrower. It's a great speed level.
They're asking how can you gain time and you lost time by dying, and guys,
it will balance itself out before you know it.
Figure it like a monetary investment. You got to spend money to make money.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
I had a good analogy. I did it, guys.
You can retire.
I'm not doing much else.
So it doesn't really look like it the way I know my way through the game, but at this point there's a lot of different multiple pathways that open up. I'm taking the quote-unquote correct route where you get the items that you need to proceed as quickly as possible here. So we're going to pick up a... I don't know if I get that guy. Anyway, that's the barrage of suicide guys I was talking about. It's much faster to take a death and just walk right through them.
There's like 5 of them?
There's 12 of them in that area.
Oof.
Yeah.
Brutal.
There's a couple more down here, and depending on my health bar, I might try to take 1 or 2 more. I'll have to have a peek at that after we pick up the decoy.
The decoy works fairly well, I have to say, from what I've seen.
Yeah, it does fake the enemies out very well. I'm using it here as a lure because there's a couple that come from behind you, so it's a little faster. And where it is right here, they go to the decoy, which lines them up perfectly for that diagonal flamethrower shot. Whoops. Didn't mean to change angles there, that's my bad. Okay, I took a little damage I didn't want to there, but it doesn't matter. There's a heal that I take, basically no questions asked coming up here. So this next heal that I'm going to take after I walk through an empty area here that I've already cleared out, it has a couple of those suicide guys in the enemy formation while I can take it, and if I do it correctly, they will both suicide themselves at me while I'm refilling health. So I get both the benefit of the health refill and the time save for the instant kills. So I take out these guys first. Then... Okay, we're getting one of them for sure. The other one looks like it's stuck on the wall, though.
So healing while they go in, you just heal all the damage. That's pretty good. I like that.
And you got super stuck behind the wall, so I might have actually lost a bit there. Just bad RNG. That's just how she goes sometimes.
That's the way she goes, boys.
Yep.
Love that. Flamethrower right through them and just keep going.
Yep. Don't stop for nothing, it's full speed or nothing. I'm taking down, whatever's in my way.
Wow, they kind of lined up for you.
Yeah, that's unusual, but I'll take it.
And then you get sniped by one of these blue turrets. RNG, everybody.
Yeah. Alright, so this room up here is why we get the decoy. It's the only spot in the game it's mandatory to have. This little shield that you might see for a little... No, it's not even on the screen there. But I fake out an energy shield so I can hit that console and open the door. And now we pick up probably my favorite item in the game, the directional mines.
These things are pretty neat.
We're pretty close to the end of the run, so I don't get to use them too much, but they're a ton of fun. They're also absurdly powerful.
They blow up in whatever direction.
Channel magnetic, got it. Thank you.
They blow up in whatever direction you are facing when you place them, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. So I place that while I can look up now. It's still going to go the same way. Yeah.
And Spike also said what the song was.
Yeah, motor breath. Exactly.
There's a very good conversation going on around length of games, how maybe some aren't long enough, but people saying the modern ones are too long.
I'm personally a fan of short but sweet, I have to say. Nice, he just stood there and took that. Let's take it, let's go. So if I place that bomb correctly and the RNG lines up, We get a triple kill! Yes!
Monster kill!
Of course I messed up the shot against that turret, but... That triple kill is very rare. I'm glad I was able to show that off, honestly. Oh, these guys just moved right into my mind. Gotta love it. Let's go. Okay, this is the most RNG-heavy part of the game. If I can get that one, no, of course not.
You did.
Oh, I did. Okay.
You got him. He moved in at the last second.
This is still taking longer than I would like, but we're through that. So let's keep going here. How's the health looking? A little over half. So we're coming up to the other big RNG spot. This is the worst boss in the game. Oh shit, wrong gun. I mean, oh poop, wrong gun. I apologize.
Honestly, we've done pretty good for the two of us.
Yeah.
Unfortunate takes the death there.
Yeah.
This boss is very tough. If it doesn't move around a lot, it dies quickly.
If it does, it's well.
That's a good start.
Well,
great start.
That's the pattern you want there, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now we just got to go into the virtual realm, and we're just about done here.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so there's one last heal here, which I am going to take.
Oh, my ears, naughty words. Well, banned. I'm just glad it was him and not me.
I'm really sorry, guys.
And the flamethrower does not work on this boss?
That's correct, yeah. So I place a mine here, and I try to push him into it with the spreader. Might have gotten a little bit of damage.
Might have got a bit, yeah. Yeah, you got him for sure. You
Definitely,
did.
yeah. Okay.
Very nice. And now he's going to go Super Saiyan Blue and finish this thing off.
Yeah. If only I could add in a Kaioken on top of it there.
Kyle, what?
Exactly.
Ooh, nice. Got both of them with that one.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it.
Throws down the decoy to draw them in.
Yeah, try to lure them into the mine there. That's the idea. Oh, that guy got away from me a bit. I'm just going to take these because I know I got health to spare.
Seems like a solid strategy to me.
Yeah. Okay. This has not been a particularly great final level.
Ah, what can you do?
You just kind of roll with the punches and all that.
I don't think anyone's punching, though. I think that was the last game.
All right. That was a good game.
It was.
All right, we're on the last boss here. Not going to be a sub 22, but we'll finish this thing out in style.
Fortunately, you didn't get the other guy. Tell me when you're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Very nice.
Yeah, not a bad run.
Very nice.
We had a death at a bad boss, and no, it's not too bad. Not too bad for a marathon. We'll take that.
Not knowing Kaioken is worse than naughty words.
One last thing here. The timer ends there, even though that was a gameplay segment, and that's because some of the runners for this game play the Japanese cart, which does not have this little interactive cutscene where you take care of the generator for the virtual world there. So, yeah.
All right.
Last in and last boss is where we ended. And that's Operation Logic Bomb. It's a fun game.
And now
I hope more people, play a little bit there. Leaderboard has some great players on there. I'm only number 3 on the leaderboard right now.
And I believe there's a race of this as well in the marathon somewhere. I think so. It's been submitted as a race with a couple other people.
Oh, really?
I believe so. Not sure on that 100%, but I think I saw people talking about that.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't all get to do her at once there. But hey, if we're getting another run of Logic Bomb, I'm all for that. Let's do it.
I'm all for Logic Bomb getting a growing leaderboard for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So when are you going to run it?
I have to go So, looks like we're about still 10 minutes ahead, and you know what? We can do that fill-in real quick. It's a 5-minute little bonus, just a preview of what's coming on Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. Just double check it, make sure
Yep,
he's looking for it. Hey, Jesse, nice to see you. Thanks for the GGs.
Provided Fiesel's still good with us doing this bonus, we'll
Yeah.
just do a quick little look at Easy Percent on Super Smash TV.
Little preview for prime time on Friday there. So, yeah.
I know that Jin Tatsu is waiting for a run, but I think scheduled for 12:05 was the plan, or maybe a little further along. So, if you don't mind us doing it, we don't mind doing it.
Hey, Kim Liam, good to see you. Thanks for the GGs, man.